All right, good evening, Tai Chi class. This is for my red sashes and below, and well, and really anybody that wants to review some material. So we're going to start with some push hands tonight. We're going to go left-handed augmented push hands, and I have a practice drill for you. So last time we did the right hand, so make sure we work the left hand tonight. And then we're going to work a piece of the form as well after that. So find a nice partner that you live with. And we're going to be left foot forward. Excuse me. I'm going to start augment. Remember to twist the shoulder back as you shift forward. Good. Now, we're going to step together. After the push, I'm going to step back to the angle and extend my partner's elbow. So arm bar 1. Make sure the palm is on top of the elbow, other hand supporting under. Then bend the wrist, keep the elbow down, step behind your partner and twist. And she steps back with me to balance the exercise. So we want to make sure we're holding the forearm with the right hand. Left hand, the thumb is inside the wrist, and bending the wrist, and we have a twist. Then the third piece, we step back to center. I let the elbow come up, and there's my center lock there. And then I let it go, and we reset. And I'll do it one more time, more with flow this time. So I step with my left foot back to the angle, 1. Step forward to the angle behind my partner, 2. And back to center and lock 3. And then we're back to reset. I'll do it one more time, then it's my partner's turn. Time. One, and 2, and 3, and back. And remember, feel free if you'd like, if I snake through, I can step and we switch hands and practice the right hand that we did last week. Okay, everybody? So we're not going to show you that, but please practice that and transition smoothly in between. Thank you so much. We're going to go into a piece of the form next, so check your space around you, and we're going to start with a single whip to your left, and we're going to focus on the transition into cloud hands. So get your bearings, and we're going to head in that same direction. So shift your weight back into the right, left-handed foot sinks and turns. One more time. Down, turn, then open the hand. Shift your weight first. Let the heel come up. That's a very important point people miss. Then pick the knee up in the cloud hand. 1. Then you can practice as many as you like. 2. Okay? But it's really that transition from the beginning. So a good way to just keep practicing this when you have a little bit of space. Sink, turn, do 1 rep of cloud hand, then go back into single whip. And you can just literally do this down your hallway. 1, 2, and back into single whip. 3. So focus on the toe lifting and turning, then the heel lifting and the knee lifting. And then if I turn this around, you want one heel to replace the other. So I'm here and I replace, and I come up into single whip. And I can just do one last one, turn, bring it in, come up, and single whip. So that transition is only in part 3, and a lot of times when students get to that, it's awkward because it's something new. But they're used to coming back to heaven and earth position first. And that's a much easier way to start the cloud hands, as part 2 does, as well as part 3. There's 2 sets of cloud hands there. So there's only one time in the entire form you use that transition I showed you tonight. So really practice that one. Make sure it's in the right spot in the form. It's only done when you're facing the side with the single whip versus the angle. The angle is when you come back to heaven and earth, and the side is when you have to turn the foot and transition into cloud hands differently. So try that. If you have that down really well, and you know part 3, of course, start part 3 and see if you can get through the whole part with that transition in the right spot. So hope to see you soon in the Zoom classes if you haven't been making those as well. And really miss you guys in the dojo. Enjoy your night. Happy Tai Chi.